Now, John Brickley with Eyewitness Sports.
After numerous appeals and storming out episodes, the final judgment has been reached for Yankees third baseman Alex Rodriguez. An arbitrator today reducing A-Rod's 211-game suspension to 162 games, meaning he will miss all of the 2014 season for the Bombers. That suspension will include all potential playoff games as well for A-Rod following baseball's investigation into the biogenesis scandal. However, the ruling does not prevent the Yankees third baseman from attending spring training thanks to a loophole in his suspension. Of course, the team could tell him not to come to Tampa. This could mark the end for A-Rod's career. He turns 39 this season. Rodriguez has already indicated he will appeal the decision in federal court. UConn's home away from home, Webster Bank Arena in Bridgeport, 80 miles from Stores, and the Huskies right now riding that 22-game win streak and a chance to make it 23 versus Temple, which would be the 7th longest in school history. A sold-out crowd of more than 9,200 in attendance for this one. The Huskies without Morgan Tuck in the lineup, sidelined with swelling in the right knee. Former UConn assistant Tanya Cardoza leading the Temple Owls, who trailed by 1 early in the first half. Great passing here, leading to a wide-open 3 by Kalena Mosqueda-Lewis, and UConn not done yet. Check out the quick transition. Mariah Jefferson, the feed ahead, and the give to Brianna Stewart, 2 of her 12 in this one. UConn was up by 10. Kia Stokes then the rebound, the pass ahead to Bria Hartley. She gets it to go down, and she had 19 points. UConn was up 17 at the break. Second half, off the missed shot. Stokes, the rebound. She had 18 in this game. That capped off a 17-0 run. Huskies win big, 80-36, have now won 23 in a row as they will wrap up non-conference play Monday at number 9, Baylor. The UConn men still in search of their first conference win, hosting UCF. First half just underway. We'll have highlights coming up tonight at 11. The Central men lost at home this afternoon to St. Francis of Pennsylvania, 75-67, and Yale knocked off Baruch College by an 88-49 score. As the Patriots get set for the Colts tonight in the divisional round, 8:15 right here on CBS and Channel 3. New information surrounding Brandon Spikes. A source is telling ESPN the Pats linebacker was placed on IR in part because of his lateness at practice last week. Meanwhile, the Pats' focus is on Andrew Luck and the Colts, a win for New England, and they would reach the AFC Championship game for the 3rd straight year. Weather for tonight's game expected to be in the 50s with plenty of wind and rain. Tom Brady limited in his offensive weapons. No Aaron Dobson, and Kembrell Tompkins remains questionable in this one with a hip injury. But for this Patriots team, it's a step-by-step process.
Your first goal is to play good football during the regular season, win your division, get into the playoffs, and then anything can happen once you get in the playoffs. And we know we need to play good football. We're playing against a team that plays good football.
Well, it was a clean sweep for the Ansonia football program at this morning's Breakfast of Champions, part of Walter Camp Weekend. The best athletes in the state honored. Ansonia's Arkell Newsom won Player of the Year for the 3rd straight season. Tom Brockett was named Coach of the Year, and Ansonia was the Team of the Year. And for Newsom, what a way to end a high school career.
And I honestly believe, you could argue greatest players, and I think he's up there with the ones in the history, but you can't argue careers. I mean, what he's done has been remarkable, and the University of Connecticut's awful lucky to get him.
This is my senior class, and it's us playing together, playing to win, and, we're coming out, 43 wins in a row and 3 state championships.
A check on the NFC matchup. Seahawks and the Saints in action right now. Seattle leading 16-0 at the half. We'll have highlights coming up on Eyewitness News at 11. College football, James Franklin named the new head coach for Penn State. He spent 3 years with Vanderbilt's program, leading them to a bowl game in all 3 seasons. He takes over for former Pats assistant Bill O'Brien, who left to take the Houston Texans job. And the Knicks are in action tonight versus the Sixers. Head coach Mike Woodson has yet to announce the status for J.R. Smith, who was benched Thursday versus the Heat. That'll do for sports. I'm John Brickley. All right, Mike. Well, give me an assessment. I thought that was my best possible weather forecast for tonight.